There we go then, guys. Yeah, everybody's made their perception checks. We
Yep.
are stepping into here. Great. You guys are looking at this. I think all but Urgak actually
Oh.
succeeds in making this base one here. No, don't open my disk drive. There's no hope for me. This goddamn fan is gonna drive me nuts. This
Now
stupid
your
side
computer's
panel.
just sticking its tongue out at you.
It really is. It's giving me raspberries. This is the computer equivalent of a raspberry.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Oh god, it's definitely picking it up. You piece of shit. Anyway, all but Urgak here makes it. You guys are inspecting these drag marks leading up to this pool, and wouldn't you know it, you're kind of sitting here giving it a look, and I believe it's Quilla who notices first. Actually, let's say it's actually Rudy
Shit.
here who notices first that there is a tentacle kind of poking out of the sludge, and it seems to be looking at you. In fact, there is an eyeball on the end of it. And there's just this moment of understanding that passes between all of you as it looks at you, blinks, and you look at it. And everybody immediately goes for weapons. Yes. So, to follow that up, Rudy, you're looking at this thing and watching this eyeball, and you're like, holy shit! And just about that time, you see to your left what you assumed was a shadow against the wall begin to move
Son of a...
and reach towards you guys.
Wait, is
and
he like the... Is he the
extricate.
same guy we know and love?
Is it what?
Is it Wraith Buddy?
It is not Wraith Buddy. This one does not have the same shape, though it is definitely humanoid. It kind of pulls itself forward, and rather than the ghostly pinpoints of eyes, you can actually see what seems to be smoke pouring out of a ghostly skeletal face.
Can I identify this?
You can attempt to, yes. Roll me knowledge, either religion. I'll accept arcana since I know there isn't a whole lot of religion in the group.
We're a bunch of sinners.
Arcane it is.
Arcane.
Damn.
Ouch. No, as far as you can tell, this is some form of, you would assume, shadow.
Damn. 22 doesn't know. That's rough.
Yeah, it's definitely some form of shadow. It's definitely undead, you know that. If it's anything special beyond that, you're uncertain. The thing about shadows is they don't usually leave drag marks, like what you're seeing here.
Oh, wait, so we're surrounded.
Yes, as a matter of fact, right about this time, Quilla, you're the last person to really get this one, because you're the one that actually made the check.
Oh yeah.
You're looking at this, you're like, oh fuck, there's something in the water. Oh fuck, there's something against the wall. And then you turn, oh fuck,
Oh!
there's something behind us.
Listen, I have heightened awareness. That's a 26 for me.
Didn't
In
you
that
say you
case,
had to
you also
Oh,
just
no, okay.
you also clear it, and it kind of goes from oh fuck, there's something to my right to oh fuck, there's something behind us. And this one you can see is reaching for the door.
You
The
fucker.
fucking door?
I called it.
Yes.
Hold on. I don't think I took that spell. Shit.
If you guys would like to reach for the, if you guys would like to reach for those initiative dice, please. Why don't we do that?
Hey.
Damn it.
Oh damn, Quilla, you are rocking it. Let me get that turn counter up. Quilla, you have 23. You are rocking it.
I will dispel heightened awareness to gain a +4. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! That gives Kirill a 10. Urgak a 15. And Rudy a 27, which is pretty fucking kicking. 27. Alrighty, and old Tentacle here is gonna get his, that one there, and that feller there. So you get, you're gonna get that, you get that, and you get that. So, Rudy, your little burst of awareness there actually serves you well and rockets you past most of your competition. I believe, yes, that's the last one. Rudy, you're acting first. It looks like the shadow behind you is reaching up towards the shutter that leads into the room.
Okay, kill it with fire!
Kill it with fire, you say. Kaboom! Yes, kaboom. That. And who's your target?
Oh, the guy on the right.
On the shutter. Very well. Oh, this is fun. Interesting. What is their touch? Roll me a miss, because I know I need to know where it lands.
Okay.
1.
Top square.
Up top? Yeah, which means nobody takes anything. Interesting fact. You give this thing a throw, and you kind of miss. There's the usual expected explosion, and the shadow, rather than recoiling away, bursts into flames, now outlining that human burning visage, and basically becomes that.
Alright, that's the only magic damage we got. GG, guys. I'll see you next week. I'll make a new character.
Waves of heat emanate from it. However, it does look incredibly more corporeal.
I look at Rudy, and I just...
Slow clap. Wow. So mean.
I don't see you doing any better.
I forgot to take my poop water spells.
Fun fact.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna move this the fucking way.
Yes, I feel that is a fair thing to do. Go ahead and swap him out. Yes, it is definitely looking far more corporeal, and it certainly is not gaining any bonuses to stealth anymore.
Quick shove it in the poop water and it'll go out.
Excellent. That brings us to Quilla.
Alright, I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Wow. Just straight up
Fuck you
fucking
guys!
later.
Alright, so I'm gonna do that and then go here, I guess.
Yeah, you step away there, perfectly fine. Yeah. You step out. This guy up here basically steps up to the edge here, grabs the shutter behind him, and slams it down.
Why are these things intelligent?
That is a nifty deal. And turns towards Kirill. Unfortunately, it did just use its standard action. He is happily
Glares
stepping up to you.
menacingly at you.
He gives a very nasty, menacing glare. And let me see here. Yes, he steps up, and Kirill, you feel your skin blister as the waves of heat pour off of it. You take 4 fire damage.
God damn it.
It's not bad.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not bad. That leads to this guy. The tentacle in the water looks around at all of you and blinks a little bit. And there is a nasty gurgling sound. Let me see here. I need to set to the proper layer. Boop. There we are. No, I need this. No, stop it. I'm sorry, I have to move things. There we go. That's what I want. And you... Boop. That pops up. There we go. So, from the water, 3 more tentacles make their appearance and lash out at you.
Sorry. Is that
They come out of the ground?
Out of the water. I'm just moving it here so that I'm keeping track of
Okay, I'm
how
like...
far they're reaching. No, that's just me keeping track. I'll explain in a moment. Don't worry, you're totally cool.
I'm like, what is this bullshit?
No, there's grates in the floor and they're just bursting through.
No,
Oh,
basically, yeah, I'm keeping track of them to show where the tentacles are reaching to. Yeah, they are all reaching into the water, or from the water here.
So they're from here to here. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Yes.
Like they're coming out of the pool.
The first
So, like,
one
what if you, like, stretched them? Like...
I could, actually, if you would like.
Yeah. Or even just draw paint squigglies.
Yeah.
Ooh, look, I'm a tentacle.
There we go.
Ooh, look at me, I've got an eyeball at the end. That's my eyeball.
I don't think that's appropriate.
The first one shoots out and reaches for
Wow,
Kirill.
okay, fine.
The first one reaches out and snaps at Kirill, apparently misses it kind of hits the edge of its reach and just kind of slaps around a couple of inches from you.
Makes
But
that
the
video
other
game
two-
slappy sound.
Yeah, it makes it...
I'm just gonna take a quick 5-step this way because
I'm gonna
fuck
not.
that.
I'm gonna not. Yeah, we'll get to you. You gotta. We'll get to your turn there, Kirill. Haven't quite hit it yet.
Oh, good God.
However, this thing is going to get a couple of swings. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, no, never mind. That's not right. That's true. Oh, shit. Never mind, Kirill. It can reach you.
God damn it.
So I need to make a third one. What's your
25
AC?
feet?
Oh.
Say what?
25-foot reach?
No. It's coming from the edge. So for Kirill, it would actually be... Sorry, I'm trying to read here, make sure I've got that. Yeah, it'd be like 15 feet from the water. And then Rudy is 10. Urgak is 5. From this, it's basically reaching out of this basin. I need ACs from first Urgak.
19.
19. The tentacle slaps at you, and then you basically step out of the way, and this thing. Oh god, that's a gross poopy tentacle. I don't want to touch that. Rudy, your AC.
17.
You also definitely avoid a nasty tentacle. And Kirill.
16.
God damn it. I'm not even joking. I got 18, 16, 15.
Oh god!
Hey!
That made me so sad. That was the worst round. That just felt terrible.
Oh,
For the tentacle monster. I'm pretty happy with that
you
turn.
right?
Yeah. Urgag, it's your turn. You have two nasty tentacles reaching out at you from this water, and one that's just kind of sitting in the back with three sets of eyeballs on it, just kind of blinking at you.
I'm gonna move here and cleave the two tentacles after I rage.
Sure, you can take a swing at the tentacles there. Let's see. 14 is not a good swing, unfortunately.
+2 with the rage.
16 is not enough to hit.
Damn.
You you run into the tentacle there, try to get a good swing on it, and you can feel that they have a very thick and durable hide. As you hit it, you also notice that there is a rather nasty lack of skin on this thing. There are rotten patches on it.
Ew.
That brings us to this thing. This guy basically sees the whole "I'm burning" thing, steps up, and decides to follow suit.
God damn it.
They make out with each other and catch on fire.
Basically, just by stepping close enough, the other one ignites.
Things are getting hot.
Things are getting hot in here. It steps up and will take a claw at you, Kyriel. With a nasty hiss. Oh, shit. What's your
That's
AC
good.
again?
16.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Did shit just get real? Let's see. No. Okay, it hits you, but it does not critical. And I'm not joking, it missed it again by 1.
Oh!
Nice.
That was close. So, wow. You take 4 regular damage as this thing suddenly claws at you, gives a nasty little scratch, and then the heat burns over you for another 2. And on that note,
Oh, shit.
there we go. There is a nasty sizzling sound and the smell of burning sewage.
Yum.
The tentacles there also are going to be retreating back, by the way. This was just an attack. They will retreat back into the water and such.
So there's just those 4, right?
Yes, there's only the 4.
For now.
That brings us to Kyriel's turn.
I take a 5 foot this way and kind of stumble against the wall. And then I'm gonna cast, fucking what, I have it. Burst of Radiance, because fuck these assholes.
Oh. Nasty.
Does that
Okay.
emanate from her? Or does she pick a square?
She picks a square. So,
Do it far away.
yeah. Oh, I
I'm
didn't
gonna
know this guy.
say,
And you are.
I'm gonna aim it behind us so it doesn't blind us, but blinds them.
That
Kind
sounds
of
fair.
thing.
Yeah,
Good
thing.
they need to
Like-
make a reflex save.
Like, here.
Wow. Okay, neither of them take the, let's see. Yeah, neither of them take the blind, but they are dazzled.
Ooh.
What is the damage from your burst of radiance?
That's the page.
Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with burst of radiance. I really like that spell. It's a good spell.
Yeah.
This is
One-
unavoidable damage, by the way. They absolutely take it.
1d4 points of damage per caster level. And she's level 5.
Yep.
So it's max damage to 5d4s.
Yeah,
So-
roll for it.
+5, right?
No, 5 individual 4 dice.
Yeah, you roll
Oh.
5d4s.
Okay. So I'm just gonna copy and paste.
If you
can
click
just
the
roll. You can actually set it /roll 5d4 and it'll roll 5d4s.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just do 4 then, since I already rolled 1.
Okay, yeah, they both take 13 damage, and as a matter of fact, so do the tentacles.
Yes.
Yep.
Let out a nasty sizzling sound, and there's a bubbling from the water.
Uh-oh. Why do I feel like I just pissed something off?
I mean, I couldn't imagine why. Yeah, the two creatures there hiss angrily at you and begin to turn their attentions. Kiriel, Karumo there does not seem thrilled at the idea of fighting undead. Carmo,
Oh.
sorry. If you wish him to approach these things, you will have to roll a handle animal check.
Nope. 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 I'm not gonna let my bear get near them.
He does get a turn.
You can attack a tentacle.
I'm gonna have him move back here. Wrong square. That one. There we go.
Alrighty. And that brings us to Rudy.
I want to identify the tentacle.
Roll me knowledge nature.
19.
19. I'm going to go ahead and give this to you specifically because of, again, your profession. It makes sense. You're looking at these tentacles. You've got 3 spiked tentacles, and you've got 1 tentacle with eyes coming out of it. This is an Otyug. They're typically...
Gesundheit.
Say what?
Gesundheit.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, according to your training, it's a common vermin in sewers and other places of filth and grime, and they typically hide out in trash piles, or in this case sewage, wait for things to come by and ambush them and eat them.
Any known weaknesses or tactics?
Tactics are generally very simple and straightforward. They are not, however, known to work with undead. That is certainly strange. Looking this thing over, the creature here, let me see, they are known to have a rather plague-ridden bite that is very bad for you.
Okay.
They are typically carriers of what they call filth fever, and it leaves very nasty, festering wounds. If they manage to hit you, it's very simple tactics. Grab something, squeeze it and crush it, and then bite it until it dies, and then munch on it. However, you've noticed something odd about this one. Judging by the wounds and the state of the tentacles and the coloring, it's all off. From the looks of it, those tentacles are rotten and dead.
Ooh, okay.
This is very strange, and indeed should not be happening.
Okay. I'm gonna kill it with fire.
They are indeed weak. They're not weak to fire, but they are indeed damaged by fire.
So I'm gonna put it on this square. Oh, get it off the ruler tool. On this one,
Okay.
so that the splash would hit the other 2 as well.
Yes.
Assuming I don't fuck it up.
Sure.
Whee! And it's the same roll.
It's a, oh my god.
Is it literally the
The
same
good
roll?
news is
Not close.
they are not known for their touch abilities.
Yay!
They're not graceful.
They are not. They are not. And in this case, let me see. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah!
In terms of damage, you will only hurt it once. Because it is
Aw.
one creature. However, upon blasting this thing with fire, you will certainly cause an effect.
It catches fire as well.
Did you just
Yay.
light the poop on fire?
Yeah, I was just about to say, it really fucking reeks in here now. You give this thing a nice big kaboom! And out of the water reels this nasty little monstrosity. I'll give you guys a bigger view of it.
That was the thing I already identified it.
Yeah, that is what reels out.
Where's the fourth
piece in the
tentacle?
back there, by the way, Gavin, is its sight tentacle. This one is a bit of a mutant and has 3 rather than the typical 2.
Ew.
Yeah, 3 attacking tentacles. It rears in a nasty roar, and you deal a rather nasty amount of damage to it. That's pretty painful.
Kaboom!
Um,
And I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back.
I'm sure you will. Let me see here. An odd thing happens here. Gavin.
Okay.
This thing roars and thrashes about angrily, and the sight tentacle focuses on you.
Oh.
And both of these creatures also suddenly turn their attention to you.
Cool.
You now have the undivided attention of the room. Quilla, it's your turn.
Alright. Invisibly. I'm gonna move over here.
You are unhindered.
Cool. Actually, like there. Yeah. There, for sure.
All right. Are you sure?
And then, yeah, totally. I'm gonna cast Ventriloquism, and then end my turn.
Okay. That is an odd choice. You
Don't
gonna
worry,
say
I got
anything with
this.
ventriloquism?
No, not yet.
All right.
Not
All
yet.
right.
I got this. Don't worry.
I'm so worried about what you're doing now. Okay. Yes.
I'm sure you'll love it when it's my turn again.
Urgak, you're between them and their target. This guy steps forward and attempts to claw you. He takes a 5-foot and unleashes with both claws. Allow me to roll my dice. A 1 and a 2. What is your AC?
17. No.
17. Excellent. Well, I need to roll that again. All right. The first claw is a bit wild, and you easily step away from it. The other one, however, rakes you across the chest. You take 4 damage as the claw sinks into you, and the searing flames suddenly burn you for 6 more.
Oh.
Kiriel, you're standing here. Let me see when this activates here. Okay. Yeah, you take 6 damage as well. Urgak, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna step up and swing at this guy again.
Hold on just a minute. I'll come back to you. Yeah, you made 5-foot step and go ham, sir.
Let's use... Yeah, let's use the rage power. Wow!
Oh,
Oh!
Oh,
Oh my god.
roll me the d20, just a d20.
Nice. I hate my life.
All right. You don't hit an ally. It's just a very bad miss. You stumble a little bit and fail to make contact. The Otyugh does not get itself a nice little chance to murder you.
And you didn't fall in the poop water.
Yep, that's a good one.
You did not fall in the poop water. That is
That's
true.
that's actually the greatest fear. I don't want to get stuck in poop
I
water.
do not want to go in the water.
You can burn me alive, just don't put me in the pool.
Oh my God, you're on fire! Yeah, but there's poop water right there. I ain't going in that.
I'll take the poop.
Quick.
Yeah, I'll take the fire.
Curiel, this thing steps up to you. It is going to try and go ham. It hits once and deals 5 damage total. 4 of it as it slashes you against one of your arms. The 5th is a light burn. You do not want to keep standing next to these guys.
Don't stand
Yeah,
so
I
close
know.
to me.
God damn it.
I'll be honest, you guys have had some very bad luck with how these things started out.
Don't worry, I got this. I promise.
Let's hope.
Just don't die until it gets to be my turn.
I'm trying not to. Oh god, I am hurting.
How bad are you hurting? Like, what's your HP?
11.
Really? What are you
What?
doing at 11? What?
My HP is 32. I am currently at 21 wounds.
What?
What are you at 32? That doesn't
You
sound
only
right.
took. You didn't take much damage this fight.
Did you level up your health proper? Okay, we're gonna have to talk about this here in a minute.
I mean, mine's 26. Hers can't be much higher than
Well,
mine.
yours. What are you rolling for HP?
E6?
Yeah, she's rolling D8s.
Yeah, but what's her, like, con mod?
Pretty solid, as I remember. What is your con mod?
Your constitution.
14.
So you've got a plus
Okay.
2.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
fine.
can.
You would have to, for 32, D8, so that's 5 levels, that's 20. You would literally have to
Math.
roll average every single time. I guess that makes sense, but...
It can happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I'm
have
rolling.
to step-
I'm rolling the same size as you. Granted, I have toughness, but I've got 43.
Yeah, it seems really low. We'll talk about it later, but... You should definitely step back then.
Run!
Okay.
You might want to
Um,
convince that bear to get in the fight. He's the one who's supposed to be up front.
But his illustrious coat might get singed.
Okay, yeah.
You go running like that, and everything's going to take a swing at you.
Can she do a withdrawal?
You can do a withdraw action.
Yeah.
Only the first square is not in danger, though. So the OTUG will still take a swing.
How much reach does he have?
They can reach pretty far. Those
No.
tentacles are pretty springy.
Gross.
But can it use? Can it spring them on its attack of opportunity?
By springy, I just mean they've got a lot of reach. Yes, they're naturally high reach. But yeah, an OTUG can reach about 15 feet. From what you've seen so far. So yeah, if you take a withdraw, he will take one swing at you.
I don't know where to go.
Anywhere but there.
I know.
That's really all it is.
Because either way, I'm gonna get hit. I don't know. God damn it. I had a bad feeling and I knew I was right. Oh, these assholes. I don't know where to
How much
go.
health did you say you had? 11?
She has 11, yeah.
I mean, you could risk just running through the one guy. I mean, it could end badly, but you might you might live. It's either that or sit there and take fire damage. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
I mean, if you stay there, you're gonna go down.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. So, I mean, at
Is
this
the
point, it's just how exactly you want to escape.
Is the fire damage like a constant, unavoidable thing, right?
As long as you are within melee range of them,
Okay.
every round you'll take fire.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm moving up here then.
That will cause you to take attacks from both of them.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it!
If you pass
You're gonna have
through
to
a
run
square
towards
that
me.
they're threatening, they're going to take a swing at you. If with a withdraw, you step away the first square, and that one is not threatened.
Okay.
So you're
So
fine
if you
there.
walk through Bears and Mine Square, you'll still provoke?
Okay.
She'll provoke one from the
Um,
Otyug.
Well, no, she...
I'm gonna do a 5-step and then,
Well, if you do a withdraw,
yeah.
your first square is free.
Yeah, so you won't get hit by the wraiths.
Right.
Or whatever they are.
Those things will leave you alone.
Okay, yeah, I do withdraw.
Then yeah, you can choose to walk away. You'll still get one. The Otyug will get one swing at you, but that's all you'll get.
She can also move like double her movement, right? Or is that something else? Is that like
no, it's not
a
bad
sprint
number.
or something?
Yeah, she can move double her
Yeah,
movement with
you can
withdraw.
just keep moving.
Yeah, so you could literally run to the other side of the room, like
Yeah, you
over
can
here.
like flee all the way over there.
Okay, yeah. I'm moving here.
Sure. Yeah, you basically fucking book it out of there. A tentacle slaps down behind you, but does not make contact.
Hey,
There's a splattering, slithering sound as it draws it back in, and you are free and clear.
Ugh.
Rudy,
Yep.
you're up.
Sweet. I am going to... Let's see. Alright, I want to drink my potion of resist energy and choose fire.
Boom, you are resistant to fire. I believe that's resist 10.
Yeah, resist 10.
Boom. Yeah, these things, you are no longer afraid of their fire.
And then I'm going to, and I know this will provoke, but I'm going to walk up to these things, drawing my club along the way.
You gonna lay out some smackdown. Very well. He will make an attack at you. He fucking rolled a 4. Yeah.
Yes!
You're just like, bitch, please. I'm going
So-
places.
So now I'm just kind of like I'm being a wall right now.
Yeah, you're doing wall things. That brings us to Quilla.
alright.
You still didn't actually. We do need to ask. Do you want to do anything with Carmo?
No.
You're not gonna attack the tentacle monster or anything?
Yeah, I mean he can attack a tentacle monster.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, I'll have him run up and help Urgak.
Yeah, if you 5-foot step in here, he doesn't provoke, and you can attack.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Yeah, he can full
Yeah.
attack. Bear claw. That is a hit, and that is.
Oh, wait, that's Claw too. Whoops.
Is there more to this? Or are you only doing the one?
And the other Claw.
Aha.
There we
Go ahead
go.
and check his thing there. Those are both hits, and you deal 20 damage.
Bite it!
Yes.
Oh wait, does it have
Oh.
a claw and bite?
He does have a bite.
He
So
does
it's a-
indeed have a bite.
Bite that
Oh,
motherfucker!
good fucking lord.
Wow, the bear got mad. Yes, another 10 damage. The Otyug roars angrily and begins slapping around wildly with its tentacles as Bear just lays into him. Quilla, it's your turn.
Alright. Alright. Are we ready for this?
We ready for this?
I'm gonna cast Fortune on Urgak.
Fortune.
Alright.
All Alrighty.
Just so everyone's aware. That's what it does. He can reroll a miss. He has to declare it beforehand. And then I'm going to use my ventriloquism to project my voice behind these guys. And then I'm going to use my cackle hex to extend the duration of fortune by 1 turn. So he has it for 2 turns.
So you have two fortunes. Is it 2 uses or just the duration?
It's once per turn. So he
Okay.
has 1 for 2 turns.
So you do
Yeah.
have to declare it before the roll
Mhm.
that you want to use it. Just so you know there, Urgak.
Yeah.
And that is pretty fucking kicking, actually. So cackle just extends it, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you let out a mad laugh. And
It's also behind them in an attempt to distract them.
Yeah, all right. Excellent. In that case, Rudy, the one directly in front of you, lets out a nasty hiss and kind of smile, at least as much as a flaming skull can smile, as it reaches to burn you.
Go for it.
What is your AC again?
17.
Still 17. One day I'll get that down. The first one... Oh, shit. Yeah, he crits you.
Yeah, of course it does, Dust.
It's
You do this
always
every
you.
session.
I don't know what this is, but it is always you.
I
You
mean,
do it once a
almost crit the
session, at
druid.
least.
It's true. But he does not... He does not, however, what do you call
Confirm.
it? Confirm. No, he does. He confirms that, but he doesn't hit you with the second one. So,
Oh, lovely.
He doesn't overkill you.
pretty much. Yeah, you take 12 damage as he slashes into you hard.
That's not bad.
I got this.
Yeah, that's not too bad. You also take 3 fire damage. No, you don't, because you're completely immune.
Resist.
You're just like, bitch, I ain't gonna worry about this.
I have my own little faint red magical aura that just pushes it away.
Yeah, you can tell there is nothing that you can do that actually will... or there's nothing they can do that will actually... their flames are not intense enough to get through that. Yeah, that brings us to Urgak. It is your turn.
Let's try this again. I will use the first fortune.
Okay, roll twice.
A
Roll it again. I
Eight.
guess we'll take that. Yeah, you take the better result there, and that means shabam. And that's your full damage?
Plus the fire that's still active from last time. So it never actually connected.
Okay, and how much is the fire damage?
It should just be 1d6.
We'll roll that 1d6. 5. Congratulations, Urgak. You literally hit that thing just hard enough to actually put it down. Yeah, you
back
smash
to the
it and it
poop
collapses
from whence
in a
it
heap.
came.
There's a nasty sizzling sound, and it kind of slopes and gurgles and bubbles back under the water. It is very dead. The tentacles collapse around you. That was a terrible Otiug. Honestly, I think he hit like... No, he didn't hit at all, did he? What a chump. All those attempts. He had so many chances to not suck.
Now you know how we
Suck.
feel.
Oh my god, what a terrible guy. Okay, Rudy. Shit.
Bring it on.
Well, the good news is he doesn't hit you. The
Hey.
better news is he hits his buddy.
Hey!
Yeah, these things kind of lose their shit as the thing gurgles and falls down, and he begins clawing wildly at you, completely misses, and deals, that's 7 damage to his pal.
Hey.
I'm so disenfranchised by these guys. Disenchanted. They were so fun. Kiriel, it's your turn.
I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds on myself.
That sounds like a plan.
2d8 points of damage plus 2 points per caster level, maximum plus 10. The spell cures up to 1 point of ability damage.
What, cure light wounds?
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll roll, what is that, like a d8 plus,
D8 plus 5.
yeah, 5. That's pretty good.
Yeep.
So yeah, just roll a d8 and add 5.
Math.
There it is. Oh, max healing. Very good.
Oh!
Yay, 13. By the way, you were reading the mythic Cure Light Wounds entry.
Damn. Yeah, that's definitely, that's right. I was gonna say, because,
When you said ability damage, I'm like, nope.
yeah. No, that's a little weird. Excellent. And what about Bear?
I'm gonna have him move here, because I'm not gonna let him go near the fire demons, because the smell of burnt fur is just no.
It's a good thing you value that above the life of Rudy.
Thank you
Think
so
about that.
much.
He's got
Thanks.
this.
I will. Rudy will remember this.
That is pretty mean. That does bring us to Rudy's turn.
Which one's more injured?
In this case, it would be the one directly in north of you.
Okay, power attack.
That... Where is he? That is a miss, unfortunately.
Well, shit.
Yeah, 13, not what you were hoping for.
Okay, that's about it then.
Quilla, your turn.
I will cast Fortune on Rudy, and then cackle again, thus extending Urgax as well.
Hey.
Excellent.
Double Fortune on two
Everybody's
people.
fortunate.
Indeed.
The creature in front of you will make his riposte. And he will miss both of his claws. Oh my god. Guys, get your shit together. Get your shit together, monsters. You suck so hard. They both got 15. Like, both
Yeah,
attacks
I
got
definitely deflect the attacks.
15. So easy. Urgak, that puts it up to your turn.
Don't know if I can get to cleave. Unless I can, like, try to step through, but...
Well, I mean, you could step 5, 10, 20. Yeah, you could step in the cleave range.
Alright, I'll do that.
Also, FYI, my cackle only reaches 30 feet.
Wow.
Does it really?
I'll use
Yeah.
fortune.
Oh. That's
I mean, you'll still have it for another turn, but
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll use it this turn.
Yeah, the mad cackling, which somehow motivates you. I mean, who... Not sure where that's coming from.
I like to imagine it as like opera singing.
Yes, it seems that you are about to miss, but the mad cackling of your ally brings into swing. Smash both. You smash one. Roll me for the swing for the other one. That's the 11. Oh, you hit both with a mighty smash.
aggressive.
Let's see. That means this guy takes the 14. Excellent. And this one takes the 13. Yes, the waves of heat pour out of them as they take as you hit them. Let's see. Urgak, you just gave him a nasty punch. He returns the favor
As expected.
and takes a slash at you. You take 6 damage from the claws to the face, and another 4 damage from the heat. Excellent. That brings us to Kiriel's turn.
I don't know what to do.
You have spells. You can do
What
other things
spells
too.
do you have?
You said like, you had at least the Cure Light Wounds prepared. If you've got more of those, you can heal people. You can get a little more aggressive and get in there for the stabby stabs. I don't know.
You got a
What you got?
bow, you can shoot him.
I don't have a bow.
You can loot the poop monster.
What?
I mean, you could.
You can literally do anything. You could take a swim in the poop water.
You know, the world is your poop oyster.
It is.
Ew. Ew. Who needs healing more?
Not me.
Not me.
Rudy just got crit, so.
Yeah, I mean, how is Rudy looking?
I'm fine. Like, don't mind me. I'm good.
I have
Everyone
seen
just looks
worse
over their
shit.
shoulder, gives her a thumbs up.
Like, don't even worry about it.
Well, I mean, if he doesn't want me to, then I won't. I'll run up behind Rudy and cast Cure Light Wounds on him.
Sure. Can you actually reach?
Can you reach Erdeg
Oh.
with
Yeah,
it?
you can't quite reach. It looks like.
No. Shit.
Yeah. Again, I will be good.
You can still get closer in the meantime.
Yeah. Wait, where's this beat at?
In the means
Okay,
whiles.
Duh. There we go. And Bear can stay back there.
Okay. That sounds like a plan. Rudy, your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna
Good fortune.
use spontaneous healing and heal up 5.
Oh my god. So good. So good.
Yeah. Again, I'm fine.
Yeah, you got this pretty well handled. Like, without any fire damage, this is not really an issue for you.
Yeah, my wounds, some of the claw marks kind of close up on their own, and I'm gonna use fortune and power attack the guy in front of me again. All right, I'll
Thank
take
God.
the 24.
I
I'll
Thank
take the
God.
24.
Oh my
And then
god.
should I roll another one for the damage, or just take the 7?
I
you
believe you
just
keep
take
the
the
damage.
7.
Yeah.
Okay, I hit it for 7.
And this is the one directly in front of you?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh wait, I just realized. Let me check my macro real quick.
Yeah, make sure
Because
to
I
update it to
Because
the
I'm
level.
pretty sure I did it wrong. Because if I'm not doing like the claws and stuff, I'm two-handing a club.
Oh, so you get the 1.5.
Yeah, so let me check the macro real quick because I realized that and didn't go back to actually change it. So that,
Alrighty.
and then power attack would add an additional. How many at this level?
Well, it's plus an additional 2 for every 4.
For BAB.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's wrong. The damage for two-handing should be plus 9.
Okay, so you get an additional 3 damage in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Very well. That brings us to Quilla's turn.
I'm just gonna test. That's just a test. Okay, good.
Tester?
Yeah. That seems a little more in line. If you'd stop
Yeah.
rolling ones and all your damage, dude, you are... I don't know.
I know, man.
I feel
What to do? I'm gonna cackle. So Rudy gets it, but Urgak doesn't, so Urgak will have it for one more turn.
you. Okay.
Sweet.
This guy takes a 5-foot step to here.
Well, I can still use something.
Oh, that's right.
Cackle's a
Sorry.
move action.
Damn it.
I don't really think anything else I can do would be helpful, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess I'll just cackle.
Okay.
Monster turn.
Yes. Then this guy gets his 2 claws. A shooky doogie. Yeah, he will step to here, and he will go ham on in a desperate attempt to injure Rudy. Rudy, he gets 2 nasty claws on you.
Alrighty.
You take... Wow, you take 18 damage.
Ooh.
You roll max on
Big
both?
and hard.
That did more than the crit.
I know. I know. I'm rolling
Alright, so-
like 2s.
You maxed damage on both hits. Okay, I see how it is.
I'm telling you, these monsters are letting me down. This should have been a much deadlier fight.
Oh,
Everyone
really?
should have been dead!
Oh, I'm sorry we're not dead, Dustin.
Hurry up and die. I mean, just saying. I just want to run through as many characters as possible.
Yeah, we should be on our 5th right now.
Urgak, you're up.
Okay, let's move up here, and I'll swing at the one next to the Curial.
Okay.
This guy.
Yeah.
And I'll use Fortune again. Although I won't need it.
Excellent. Well, I guess you deal the same damage either way, so
Yeah.
there we go. Yes, you deal another 12 damage as you crush into him. And you can start seeing that you guys have actually dealt some damage. The bones are beginning to crack, and the heat that is pouring out of them seems to be intensifying. Urgak, you have a buddy who is now going to attempt to hit you. The first one hits. He deals...
They do not get a flanking bonus, by the way.
They do not. No. He's not even in a position to flank, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, but you have uncanny dodge.
Yep.
You take 10 damage between the claws and the flames.
Again. 3 times in a row.
They are... Yeah, they're really doing work on you. Kirill, it's your turn.
I 5-step away.
All right.
Good plan.
Because fuck that asshole.
Yeah, they really like you.
No. What is it? And I cast fucking snowball and throw it at his face.
Oh shit.
Yeah!
Roll the attack.
Is it just a D20 or?
It's a D20. It's a ranged attack. It's a D20 plus your Dex modifier. Plus your BAB.
Okay, so 1, 2. My Dex modifier is +2, and you said my BAB,
Yep, base attack bonus.
which is 3, so that's 5.
Yep.
Okay.
21 is a hit. Roll damage.
Cold. No.
That is not damage, I'm assuming.
Wait, I
20 whole damage.
done goofed.
Just don't goof, that's all.
Oh, it's 1d6 points of cold damage. Okay, wait. Per caster level.
Yeah, Snowball,
Maximum.
you deal 1d6 per caster level, maximum 5d6. So you're going to roll 5d6.
Okay.
If it helps, instead of typing it all in, you see that tool under the ruler, that like D20.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If you click that on that advanced roll, you can make the first one 5 and then switch the middle one to 6. And then you can put in whatever additive at the end.
Oh, I kind of want to know what the different optional settings are.
Okay.
Exclamation points on that one.
Ooh, not a good roll. That's unfortunate. However, you do hit him. He is... You basically hit him in the face for 12 damage there. And the thing lets out a horrible screech. The flames on it die down. And the heat abates. He takes additional damage because it turns out he is weak to cold.
Hey.
So...
But I'm gonna guess I pissed him off even more.
You did indeed piss him off quite a bit. He is very upset with you. And I need to roll a quick die here. Okay, yeah. The snowball hits him, splashes outwards, and the flames quickly die out as the unnatural cold seeps through him. He
Good work! I'm gonna yell back.
turns his eyes to you with an angry hiss. Rudy, it is your turn.
Sweet. I'm gonna use my healing again.
Excellent. By the way, the guy to your left is looking a little tattered. He's not looking so great.
Okay, cool. Fortune on his ass, club power attack.
Club power attack away.
I'll take the 24!
I wonder.
For
Yeah.
13.
Ones, Jesus.
The snowball throws him off, and you literally just swing around and baseball crack him to the ribs. A bunch of the bones are now breaking and fracturing, and beginning to shake and vibrate.
These are tanky as fuck.
Oh, fuck!
Oh,
She's gonna blow!
Quilla, it's your turn. The heat is very much, there's a deep orange glow emanating from them, and they are vibrating violently.
Can I feel the heat from
Wait, both of them are
25
doing
feet
that?
away?
The one you just hit.
Okay, because you said they, and I thought both were doing this.
They is in the bones. The bones
Okay.
Are the multiple bones within his body that you have fractured and broken.
I can't feel that heat from here, though, right?
You can feel it
Like-
getting warmer.
No. Jesus
It's not
Christ.
searing you, but it's definitely getting warmer over here.
Hotter, hotter, hotter.
Boom! I'm gonna cast Fortune on Kirill then, and then Cackle to extend both Rudy's and hers for 2 turns.
Excellent.
Oh, fuck.
That fortune is doing work today.
Yeah. That's all I'm gonna be doing from now on, just by the way.
That
Hope
Exclusive.
you all enjoy me cackling in the corner.
Rudy, this one steps down to here. Actually, no. Kirill just hit him in the face and doused him. He steps to here,
Oh, damn it.
and he goes for your face.
Oh, no.
He would have hit with the second attack if the arm that was swinging at you didn't snap off as his other hand gets in the way during the wild swings. You've done so
Hey.
much damage that the arm just kind of... He swings once and you dodge. The other one looks like it's going to hit you, and when it does, it just kind of snaps and falls off.
Please tell me he
one.
takes a second to, like, look at it.
Like, wait a minute, that's not right. He is falling apart as we speak. He is not dead, but he's not looking good. Urgak, it is your turn.
Can I bull rush the skeleton into the pool?
You can indeed bull rush him into the pool. Will that deal damage?
My bull rush? Probably not.
And do you have improved bull rush?
No.
Then they will both get a swing at you while you do it. You can, however, bull rush him.
They both get a swing?
Yeah, one for because he's leaving the threatened square, the other because he doesn't have improved bull rush and his target will get an attack for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what? So, like, if you 5 foot and bull rush.
You can't 5 foot and bull rush. Bull rush is a charging action, isn't it?
No, bull rush is a standard action.
Oh, bull rush is a standard? I thought it was
Yeah.
considered part of a charge. Never mind. Then yeah, you can just 5 foot.
No.
Yeah.
You can 5 foot. You will still get the other one will still get to attack you.
Okay.
Yeah, make a bull rush attempt.
I'm gonna wait for this thing to just levitate over the poo water.
That's true.
Too late.
Either that or the poo water goes whoop and lights on fire.
I have a question. What's
That is
above
a-
us right now?
That is a successful bull rush. Above you is basically the 5 p.m. burrito night. So
Okay.
it's all
So
bad.
they're gonna smell some like burning sewage up there. It's
all
fine.
bad. Oh. Yeah, you basically step forward and give this guy a hard shove with the hilt of your maul, and he stumbles backwards into the water. There is steam and nasty, smelly burning rising out of the place. It is not good. It is quickly filling the air, and within the next turn will provide partial concealment for anyone standing in it.
Wow. And sicken.
And, I'm probably going to make you roll for that, because that's
Yeah.
pretty bad. That brings it to this fella's turn. And Rudy, he's going to try and swing at you. He gets the 1. You take 9 damage as he claws at you. He's going to stick to here. And Urgak, you take 6 damage of fire as he continues to burn you. That brings us to Kiriel.
I'm gonna snowball this fucker.
Sure. You may have to 5-foot step to avoid getting swung at.
Okay, so
Yep.
5 foot there.
No, he can still reach you.
You have to be
Yeah,
out
if
of a
you're
square in
adjacent,
contact
he
with him.
Yeah, he's
Okay, so
right
down
so-
here.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. That'll do it. Yeah, anytime you're next to somebody casting a spell, they're going to take a swipe at you.
Unless you have combat casting.
Which is so...
Question real quick.
Yes.
What is that skeleton's CMD?
You don't know.
Well, because if for every 5 that I go over, it gets pushed back another 5 feet.
Correct.
Okay, so it is only just the 1.
That is a miss, unfortunately. The snowball whips past him and does no damage. Rudy, it's your turn.
Do I still have fortune?
I believe so.
Alright. I'm going to take a 5 foot here. And I'm going to swingy swing.
That will take
Fortune
you out,
style! Wait, what?
that will take you out of fortune, I believe, for next
Oh,
turn, right?
fuck.
No, the fortune lasts. I just can't renew it with cackle.
Right, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
you'll step out, you'll get it this turn, and the next turn you will
And then
also
I
have
rolled
it. But
a
then
hit before,
yeah.
I rolled a 2 and a 6, and then I cry.
Yeah, and you cry a little bit, essentially, yes. That's the whole damn thing.
All
I
right.
invisibly shake my head at you.
Well, Urgak, I set up your flanking.
You set up that flank.
Yep.
This one is still alive, by the way. The one in the pool. And that brings us to Quilla.
I will renew fortune on Urgak, and then
Excellent.
cackle again.
To continue to drag it out. Excellent.
Yep.
The one in the pool
Going.
clambers out and takes a swing at Urgak. He misses. And you take 3 fire damage. Urgak, it is your turn.
We'll move up here.
Yeah, this one, by the way, is looking very weak. This one has some wounds, but is not dying yet. Which one are you swinging at?
The one that I'm flanking.
The one that you're flanking? Okay. Yeah, you hit him with the first swing. that will deal 11 damage there, and yeah, you get a nasty crunch, but he is still standing. His bones are now also starting to show signs of breaking and burning. God damn it. He turns on Rudy and takes a couple of swipes. Rudy, dang it. You take 5 damage, Rudy. I don't know how to stop it.
I'm not gonna go much longer.
I mean, you only have what, another 15, 20 health?
9.
You have 9 HP.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Wow, thanks.
Rudy, it's your turn. Or no, Kirill, it's your turn.
Wait.
I'm sorry, I hit the button there.
Does he have his fire aura going?
Yes. It's still not bothering you, though. As far as I know,
Oh,
you're
cool.
immune. So, Kirill, what are you doing?
Snowballing this one. Again.
Okay. Roll the attack.
Damn it!
Are you just again? I don't even. Wait, does Kirill have cackle or fortune on her right now?
Yeah,
Curiel
she
had fortune, but she didn't declare it.
I mean, okay. So just because I want to move this along, Kirill, I'll let you roll that again. Remember that when you have fortune, you have to declare before you use it, though.
Okay, I honestly forgot I had it.
Go ahead and make another go there. There we go. That's the hit I think we'll take. Roll me some damage.
And that's, what, 5d6? Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you smash him with that, and you hit him with this ball and just blasts into him, and the cold freezes over and cracks a bunch of the bones, which then begin to, as I said, vibrate violently. Let me see here. Everybody make me a reflex save.
Everybody?
Everybody.
17.
8.
Okay. Let's see. Urgak, Rudy. You two are taking half damage.
Is it fire damage?
It is fire damage.
Oh, fuck you! Resist fire, bitch!
Um,
Oh!
Kirill and
Kirill
Aquila,
tripped.
you catch this kaboom straight to the face. You two...
Kirill tripped. What about Bear?
Yeah, Bear. What is Bear's reflex?
Oh, God. 6.
Roll it.
Oh, God.
Bear takes the full kaboom as well. You guys each take 17 damage as this thing explodes in a massive fireball that rocks the entire area. Rudy, I believe you take half, which would lead it to what, 8?
8, and then
Rounded
that's
up,
reduced to
yeah.
And it's
0!
reduced to 0. You just straight up, like, come at me, bro.
I just shield my face and like, oh, glad this stuff works.
Well, that was toasty. He is dead. Their splinters of bone go flying everywhere and plaster themselves on the wall, and there's basically just 2 skeletal feet standing there, smoking.
So, okay.
That's cute.
So that guy's dead. Rudy, your turn.
Fuck! Fuck.
That bad, huh?
I mean, I'm sitting pretty at 9,
Ooh.
and this guy's about to go boom.
No, you got this. Well, if he explodes, it's fire damage, right?
Still don't like it.
It's just fire. It's only removing most of your body hair. You don't
Yeah.
need those eyebrows. Don't be a wimp.
As a result, I am going to do my secret technique. Let's see. I would like to... Oh, fuck. I can't get away. Everything provokes. This sucks.
Open the gate and run.
Wait a minute. Can I open the gate?
Uh,
That would probably provoke.
I
though,
would say
wouldn't
it probably provokes, because you have to reach down and actually lift it.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. I might just totally just bunker down.
Oh, go full defensive?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna step here and hunker down.
Alright, full defense.
Because I can't even drink a potion without provoking, so I just have
True.
to not die. I have to
Killa,
focus really hard on not dying.
you think really hard on living thoughts.
He takes a full action to not die.
Yeah, I take my full action to not die.
Quilla, what are you gonna do here?
So it's about to explode, right?
He's starting to. He's showing the cracks and the vibrations. He's not
Like
to
the
that point,
first one. Okay.
but he's certainly getting there. You know what's coming.
Yeah. So, can I ask how that explosion works? Is it just when he's reduced to 0?
It seemed to happen upon death
Okay.
or re-death.
Death, the sequel.
The only thing I can think of with these guys exploding like that are those little fire bombs from Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, those guys are dicks.
They are fucking assholes, and these guys remind me of them, and I'm just like, God damn it.
It's upsetting that like hardly anyone has ranged weapons.
Yeah, that seems to be a kind of a common issue here.
I mean, we're lacking range weapons. We're kind of lacking melee.
Well, I mean,
We have a bear in the club and me.
that's 3
But-
people in melee, and the bear does work
Yeah.
in melee.
Yeah, the bear does. I'll
We
give
just
it that.
don't have like ranged weapons or spell damage really, because I didn't go that route.
I
Nobody-
go ahead.
There's fucking. All right, can I tell everybody like? Can I tell everybody to like back away from it and like cast hold person on it?
Sure.
Or no, shadow trap, because I don't think hold person would work on him.
Shadow trap. All right. Go for it.
I think that's a will save.
What is the DC?
16 it should be. Wait, hold on. Yeah, 16.
16, you say. Let me check his thing there. Okay, and it's 16, and the effect is he can't move more than 5 feet, right?
Yeah, he becomes entangled.
In his shadow.
Yep, and then can't move 5 feet from the square he's currently in.
Yeah. The inky shadow that it casts from its form lashes upwards and grabs hold of its arms. The thing seems to be struggling to move.
Yes!
You have indeed entangled it. How long is he entangled?
Hold on.
You never expected it to work. I mean, it's
I
never
didn't.
worked up to this point.
Exactly. Also, for some reason, my Control F isn't working on this page. Shadow.
I'm going to assume for at least 3 rounds.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with that first.
I mean, we can move along.
Yeah,
unless it's
Urgak, why don't you go ahead and go there?
So I trap him, and then I say move away before he explodes or something like that.
So don't-
and like hit it from range.
Yeah.
I can't hit from range, so should I just get out?
Yeah, I would say just run. Because
Alright.
Rudy can handle it, maybe.
Yeah, sure,
got-
I can handle it.
He's got bombs.
Alright.
He will take a swing at you if you do that, unless you take
Uh,
a withdraw.
I'll make a withdraw.
Okay. Kiriel, do you have any more snowballs?
I have one more.
One more snowball. Okay. Well, this guy's gonna try.
Okay,
to hit
it's
Rudy.
5. It's 5 rounds. It's one.
My
one
AC's
per level.
21 now.
I see. Okay. We have 1 miss, 1 hit.
Okay.
He deals 6 damage.
I'm at 3.
Got this.
And he's got 4 more turns of being trapped in his shadow. Kiriel, it's your move.
Hold!
Oh, wait, what's holding? What are we holding?
I'm yelling for you to just delay for 1 second so I can get the fuck away.
Can he attack when he's entangled, by the way?
He can. He takes a minus, though.
Okay.
I want to yell at Kiriel to wait 1 second.
I assume you are willing to delay your turn.
Yeah.
I withdraw the fuck away!
Hold on. She can delay her action until Rudy runs and then throw the snowball, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much what
Yeah.
happened there.
Okay.
Now it's Kiriel's turn.
Okay.
Kiriel, make
Run away!
He's pretty
I'm-
locked down here.
I'm taking a step back, and I am going to throw a snowball.
Roll me that attack.
Yep.
Damn
Oh my
it!
god, that is the magic number.
That is like the 3rd or 4th time.
Ugh.
Okay, we keep talking about this. You gotta declare it.
Oh god
and you
damn it, that's
didn't
right!
declare it. You have
No,
to
I
declare
actually
it.
haven't been cackling.
Okay.
Because I haven't declared that either, so it's
Oh.
doesn't matter.
You
Okay.
couldn't.
Okay, so we're gonna kind of put this to this point. You guys don't have any more ranged right now, do you?
No.
Wait, what?
I have a sling.
Do you not have more bombs? Shit.
I have
shooting.
bombs,
Or
but
on
I'm not
fire.
about to throw fire on fire.
Come on.
No.
What's the
No, but I
worst that could happen?
I mean, I have a sling, so.
It's already
Does
on
anyone
fire.
else have any damaging spells?
I have vomit swarm.
That
That's
would just
pretty
be
much it.
Sending an entire swarm of bugs to their death.
That's it. Burn alive.
Urgak, what about you? Anything?
No.
Is there anything in the room? Like, is
are
there something on the
stones and
ceiling?
chunks. Looking around here, there are bits of there are stones, there are chunks of metal that have washed down into the sewers. You're not
I
sure
can
what's in the pool. No one's really looked.
I can charge it and take the brunt.
That's an option as well.
Could Urgak make it over to me before he gets untrapped without like pissing him off?
Sure, he could take the long way around here. He could basically just skirt the edge.
We're just playing and he's just standing there. Alright, if he can make it to me, I can put mage armor on him to help. I don't know if that would work. That probably
It
wouldn't
won't
do
stop the
anything, right?
blast, but it will help keep him from getting hit.
Okay. That's the best I got.
I mean, if
So-
I charge him, I can just make sure the blast goes off now.
Yeah. That works
Not
too.
later.
I mean, go for his face.
I want to run because if I don't, I'm gonna get hit.
Hold on. Is it Urgak's turn or my turn?
It's currently your turn.
Can I attempt to slumber on it so he can't like?
I'll save you the time. It's dead. It does not sleep.
Okay. Damn. That I can't do anything then. Pass.
Urgak, you want to charge at him?
Yep.
Go for
I'll
it.
charge
Roll me
at
an
it.
attack and damage.
If I'm charging, it's the +2s.
There we go.
Oh!
I'm
Roll me to
imagining- oh
confirm.
my god.
Roll
The
me a
crit and then the
confirmation.
natural one.
I am imagining that as I run away, he runs in, and I'm like, "You're braver than I am."
Oh god. I'm gonna consider all things considered. It's actually because of the entangle that will hit and confirm, even though it shouldn't normally. Urgak, you roll what? Double damage?
For Earthbreaker... Earthbreaker is ×3.
Times 3. Congratulations, you hit him and make him kaboom.
Oh god.
Alrighty. I like to imagine how this kind of plays out in my head here. Roll me a reflex there, Urgak.
I believe.
Oh, no.
Hashtag
Shit.
reflex.
No. There.
Okay, you take half damage, which good thing too, because this actually would have put you out. You go running forward, crack him in the face. There is a big kaboom, and you go flying back about 10 feet. And you take, that is... Yeah, you take 12 damage. That's counting the, that's halving it for your reflex. So you kaboom and fly backwards, and there is just, again, a pair of smoking skeleton feet. And that's it. You just kind of, another resounding boom, goes resounding through the entire chamber, up the pipes. There is a horrible smell, and y'all are left sitting there gasping and panting. Whew. That was the weirdest mix of great hits and terrible lows that just fluctuated so hard the entire time.
Yeah, that was something.
That was indeed something. Congratulations, they are dead.
Yay, and we're not.
I am going to take a big sigh, plop my ass on the ground, and drink an extract to cure light wounds.
That sounds like a fantastic plan.
I still have that wand of cure light wounds. If anybody,
You do indeed.
if anybody needs
that.
that.
If anybody's critical, it's a good time to get you out of the critical area.
Yeah.
I could use a few taps on the butt.
All right.
Yeah.
Who
I'm
wants it
sitting on-
first?
Everybody take a couple of boops.
Give me some
Alright,
boots.
It's 1d8 plus 5, right? For a level?
1d8 plus 3, I think, for a wand.
Okay. 1.
Yeah, that's me.
That's a boop. And another
Tell me when to
boop.
stop.
Keep going.
Like,
Keep it coming. Keep it coming. One more.
jeez.
4.
Alright, that's it.
There
Alright.
we go.
Urgak?
Do you want to use the whole wand?
It has 25 charges still on it.
A couple of taps
sure.
will get you out of critical range.
I'm at 10 right now, so
So it's 8 plus 5
There's 13.
plus 9. Is that good?
no,
Or one more?
I'll be fine.
Alright.
Alrighty. So yeah, 22 is not a bad amount. You're sitting there like checking each other over. There is a horrible smell in the air. There is a mist that's just kind of settling along the room here. Excellent. You guys are catching your breath when from the other side there,
Oh.
there is a rattling against the what's it called?
Door.
Against the door.
The door we came in?
Indeed.
Okay.
Is anybody Worried about this, or?
Is that a fucking necromancer? What is that?
I would like
I mean-
to. I would like to respond by drinking bull strength.
Is that a wizard?
There's a man on the other side who opens up and says, "What in the blazes is going on in here?" Whoa.
Oh, Jesus.
What is
Get him!
And he kind of like scans the room and all the destruction, and just as he's going from right to left, you can just see his face getting surlier and surlier. And he finally settles on Quilla. And he later says,
Hey, I'm invisible. Fuck him.
"Oh,
He doesn't
is
know I'm
invisible,
there."
isn't he?"
Yeah.
He
Fuck
says,
you,
"What-"
wizard!
Yeah, he's just like looking around. He's like, "What in the blazes are you doing in here? What? Did you set off bombs in my garbage disposal?"
Yeah, it tried to dispose of us.
"Well, that's its job. What are you doing?"
Oh, are the flaming ghost things also your job?
Flaming ghost things. What are you talking about? And he's like looking around. And he says, "Oh, oh." And he walks over and picks up one of the feet, like looks it over, gives it a shake. Oh. Thunk. Well, that's new. What'd you do? Bring him down here with you?
They were here when we got here. In fact, they trapped us in here.
Great. This is what I need. More freaking interruptions. All these people. We're just down here fighting the monsters. Oh, God. You all a bunch of pain in my asses.
I want to walk up to him and just say, listen, I'm a bit panicked and just took the equivalent of magical steroids, so I'm a bit on edge right now.
Like,
I'm Rudy, and I just extend a hand out.
He like sits there, like looks you up and down and says, "Oh, one of those individuals." And he reaches out, like takes it and says, "I'm sure you are." And shakes your hand.
Oh wait, disguise self is still on, isn't it?
Right, you look like a junkie.
I look down and go, okay, listen, disguise self is a wicked mistress.
Oh, so you're just looking like another junkie interrupting my work.
The very singed hobo.
He says,
Anyways, and you are?
You can call me Tobin.
Nice to meet you.
He says,
Well, I
"Yes,
don't
I'm
think
sure."
your garbage disposal is gonna be disposing much anymore.
And he goes looking up to you and says, "Well, I didn't actually expect it to be disposing much of anything. Last person that came through killed it. I was
Wait, what?
working on replacing him."
What? You mean that?
And he's
I point to the corpse.
yeah, to like
The
that.
thing that tried to kill us.
Oh, it actually did try to kill you. I thought you were just hopped up on something.
No!
He says, "Well, that's fantastic." And he goes walking over to it and like starts lifting up pieces of it. He says, "Didn't think it could reanimate." He kind of like slaps it around. He says, "Well, that's odd. That's advanced. That shouldn't be like that at all. Well, I guess that would
No.
explain the other bastards. Must have been controlling him." He gives it a couple
Okay.
of pokes. He says, "You that big guy, help me haul this out of the water." And he's like pulling like feebly on one of the tentacles. He's like, "I want to get a piece of this."
God. I'm going to help him
Yeah, I'll
because
help.
I'm hopped up on magical steroids right now.
Excellent. You guys haul it out of there and says, "I'll be damned, you weren't lying. I figured the bastard ate the last of them. Oh, I bet he's got something." Because like he like gives it he like lifts open that nasty mouth and looks inside and says, "Oh yes." He reaches in and yanks out what looks to be the top half of a torso. Says, "There he is. Oh God, you're even uglier dead." And he drops him to the ground. It looks to be an inquisitor.
Oh. I look to our disguised inquisitor friend. Wait,
She's currently invisible.
she's invisible.
Ha ha!
Serves him right, lousy bastard. comes down here, you're interrupting all our magics, blah, blah, blah. Interrupting their magics. Their shit's interrupting mine. I was here first, damn it. Throwing around their necromantic fields, all sorts of bullshit leaking down with radiation. Do you have any idea how much that interrupts my background readings?
Wait a minute. You just said a lot of stuff right there. How do you know this? I just kind of motioned this.
He like, right. Slow down. Sorry. I get caught up in things. How do you do? Well, no, pleasantries. We're done with pleasantries.
We did that.
Right. What comes
Tobin, Broody.
Good. Yes. Okay. Are you city watchmen?
No.
All right. Are you inquisitors?
No.
Fantastic. We've got no problems then. He looks over at you guys and says, look, a few days ago, this annoying bastard comes marching down into my laboratories, complaining about background fields and my magic's getting in the way of his equipment and their attempts to fix some this or that circlet magic thing. Complain, all their analyses. Apparently they're planning some big deal, and I was giving them issues with my research. And, demanded that I cease. I've been down here for 15 years doing work under this city. Be damned if some lousy bastard's gonna come down and tell me to stop my research just because he can't get his shit fixed.
Yeah, what kind of research do you do?
Me? Yes. Excavation, mostly.
Excavation of
Right.
a sewer?
Well, not the sewer per se. Is looking into the older parts of the city. You know, the ones that were burnt down about 300 years ago.
Oh. I didn't know those were a thing.
He says, of course, you burn down half a city. Leave a trail of destruction, people gotta build back over it. A lot of things get lost in the underground. I've been down here for 15 years, studying the, well, I guess the best way to say it is leftover magics.
And what did this guy, have to do with your research? He just kind of came down here?
He kind of looks at you again and, like, squints his eyes, says, no, you're not inquisitors. You look like a bum.
Yeah, that's the disguise spell. I'm glad it's working.
He's like, you're not gonna be a problem for me, are you? And he squints at you.
I'm going to narrow my eyes at him and just be like, no.
He's a good. He's a smart lad, one that can keep things to himself. I like that about you. Wish I had an assistant like that. Ugh, annoying little chaps. Says, look, I'm trying to dig up some of the old magics from the last war. You know, the one with the old myths about certain practices not well looked upon by the colleges.
Necromancy.
Yes, necromancy. Small things here and there. As a matter of fact, I'm not actually a necromancer, but a transmuter. And, I figure flesh is one of the things we should be transmuting. Some terrible waste not to have that level of knowledge that must have gone into their studies. If the legends are true, of course.
Legends.
Yes, of course. From the 300 years ago, the war. The whole thing, they say, started off the War of the Prince. They say he wanted to be a lich. Well, if he was doing any kinds of studies, he would have had some very powerful artifacts. I'm down here looking for them. See what I can find, if I can dig anything up.
You're not looking to be a lich yourself, are you?
Me? No. Ugh. Take out too many pieces. Don't really have the stomach for it.
Can I break into the conversation and whisper into Rudy's ear, ask about the circlet? Because he mentioned the circlet, right?
Yeah. Wait, I didn't hear him mention a circlet. I heard him mention artifacts.
He said the Inquisitor came talking about they were experimenting with a circlet.
Oh, I totally missed that.
Yeah. Right?
Is it?
Hello.
You ain't slipped anything into this mist, have you? And he's like looking at you. He's like looking around now. He's like,
I just kind of like look around, and to kind of brush it off, I'm just gonna like smell the side of my arm. Just no, don't think so.
so, I'm not the only one hearing voices.
Voices?
You guys did just have that conversation right in front of him.
I'm in.
Oh no!
And I was
so
whispering with my.
The questioning of the circle was like, did he mention the circle? I honestly, like, that was like like an out of character question for me. Did he actually mention that? That was like a minute. Like
Yeah,
I know it's only been a
he
minute.
did.
Because he went on kind of a rant, and I think I
You
missed
did
it.
indeed. You kind of tuned it out.
He ranted and I zoned out.
It was like I was like, okay, like there's so much to that. I was like writing stuff down, but okay.
Yeah, he's angry. He was angry.
No,
at the
but
time.
Quilla whispering, yes, that
Sure.
totally happened.
Now he's just kind of like muttering to himself, like, "Goddamn, tons of freaking rubble. It took years just to clear out some of the basic sewers. Ugh. Dirty work, dirty work." And he's now like poking at the. He's now actually poking at the body of the Inquisitor, giving it a quick inspection, and then looking down in the Otiug, and he's like lifting up pieces and pulling out sticks and taking measurements.
I'd like to butt in just so like these guys must have really been bothering you. I mean, you mentioned they were doing something with a circle.
Oh yes, you're complaining about it. This whole big thing. Hey, if anything, I should be complaining at them. They show up in town, apparently. Whatever this circlet is. Complain about me providing background radiation. Hell, it's them doing it. Pockets of that shit floating up everywhere. They've got no idea of containment.
Wait, pockets floating up? Containment?
Says,
You seem to
yes.
know a bit about this.
Says, I told you, I've been down here studying. It's part of my job. Transmutations. It gives off, rather chaotic effects if you're not careful. Study is dangerous.
So they're not careful then.
Well, apparently not. Just hauling this thing around, whatever it is. All I know is a few days ago, all of a sudden, my readings go off the charts, my experiments start getting all antsy, and it gets really hard to control everything. Next thing you know, we've got random little rats and corpses reanimating in the sewers. Terrible mess there. Horrible. Ugh. Whole swarm of them. Whole swarm. Disgusting.
Do the cubes help with that?
Oh, every once in a while, yes, actually. Rather fortunate part. He's like, they're probably the best thing down here.
So
I've actually
those
got
those
fantastic thing about cubes. Excellent for sterilization if you know how to handle them properly.
so those Inquisitors, did they leave already?
He says, well, I mean, he kind of like looks into the pool. I'm guessing there's bits of them.
So it's just like again motioning to the torso, just this.
Well, no. There were originally 4 of them?
And the disposal took care of the rest?
I would assume so. They really have to get down there and dig, but I don't really have anything on me to purify the water.
Huh. So that's it? That's all of them?
Oh, as far as I know.
Huh. Well, sounds like your problem solved then.
No, I wish. I'm still getting readings. Whatever they're doing in town, this circlet thing they complained at me about, it's giving off a hell of an amount of magical energy.
Can you pinpoint it?
Oh, I mean... Huh. Hadn't considered that.
I just kind of face palm.
That's... Oh, God.
He's like, look, I don't get out much, alright? I'm not used to people coming to me, especially, and I'm certainly don't like going to others. Ugh. Most I ever did was... He says, well, I guess I could. Yes, actually, if I put forth the effort, I might be able to find an instrument that can locate it. Why? What's your deal with this circlet thing?
I just kind of look around and be like, well, if it's making these things that explode, I don't really want it to be around me anymore.
Ugh, you and me both. I'm perfectly fine with stable artifacts, but this one apparently has something wrong with it. It's like someone took a hammer to it or something. I don't know.
Just gonna like hide my hammer behind my back.
Yeah, probably not a hammer.
In any
Anyways.
case, there must be something wrong with it. Probably why they were complaining at me about wanting to fix it. No, I can see
want
how
you to
my
fix it?
experiments would have an issue there, yes. If you were trying to get a stable read, it would be rather difficult.
Wait,
How long ago did they come by?
Oh, 2 days? Yeah, that sounds about right. Would have been recent.
so wait, you could fix it?
Oh, maybe not me personally, I don't think. If it's... He's kind of like looking at it, he says, judging by these, tell me, behavior, actions, give me an idea here.
I'll explain to him.
What you guys saw, like, how they work together. He says, yes. Cooperative work, reasoning. He kind of like pokes at it, judging by this being a hierarchy.
Seem to be mildly intelligent. They knew to close the door to prevent our escape.
Huh. Well then, me personally, no, I don't think I could fix this. It's a little too much. From the sounds of it, they don't even know how to use this thing. Pathetic bastards. If that's the case, then this circlet is generating them passively. Intelligent undead and a passive creation. That would take an immense amount of power. Oh my, no, this wouldn't be a one-man job. This would be a cabal. You'd need a whole group of mages. Scholars working together, decent experience, and some understanding of what it was made of. No, this would take several people, and probably a rather large spell. He's kind of looking it over and he says, and you've had some personal run-ins with this.
Dead silent.
I'll take that as a yes. Very well. Not a talk. Well then, whatever you're getting your hands into, I hope you're smart enough to keep them properly equipped, well gloved. I wouldn't go grabbing this thing with my bare hands, especially if it's leaking.
Yeah, good advice.
He says, reverse engineering? Why? Yes, I could probably do something. Could maybe help you find out where it's coming from. Perhaps you could tell me your stake in this. I'm a little curious. It's been a while since I've had visitors.
Well, personally, I consider myself a bit of a monster hunter, and this thing is creating, well, monsters, as far as I'm concerned.
No, some nasty ones too. I'm guessing if they fix it, it's going to create some it's going to create some even nastier ones.
Yes, and I'd rather not have it be around that long. Find out.
Right. I guess that's good news. It means you didn't make it. And you certainly aren't using it to propagate it. Alright, you're smarter than I thought.
I know, the hobo appearance is only temporary.
Says, very well, come with me, I'll take you back to my lab. We can figure something out. And he turns around and starts walking down this little path here, off to the east.
And I just start walking and just start muttering, like, I really just want to lift something.
He says, "Oh, you may as well bring whatever that is," and he gestures at the half of the guy.
The torso.
Yeah.
I'll pick it up begrudgingly.
I'll hold it. I'll hold it and dribble it down the hall.
Yes, alrighty.
I'll invisibly follow.
Follows invisibly.
Excellent. This will actually take a few minutes because he actually leads you a pretty decent distance.
Along the way, would it be possible for me to like take off my cloak and like come out and go, there you guys are, or something like that?
I'm
So
sure.
I just still pop up behind him.
Yeah, I mean, sure if you want to.
And he doesn't like Inquisitors, apparently.
No, he does not.
Yeah, I like shove the cloak in a bag I have.
Yeah, you shove the cloak in the bag and you appear, and he's walking along, and he basically leads you guys up to this to a wall near a dead end, and gives a push on a stone here, and one of the walls kind of gives a small chunk and swings open, and it pushes a door that leads inward into a lab. It is lit by a bunch of small blue candles that that magically burn without ever actually burning down.
Are these what I think they are?
Says what? The candles? Ever burning,
Yeah.
yes, quite useful.
Wow, did you make them yourself?
A gift, actually, from one of my old friends.
Beautiful piece of work.
Yes. Very good, very good. Haven't seen them for a long time, though. Yeah. Haven't seen the boss for a long time either, now that I think about it. Wonder if
The
she's
boss?
still alive. Well, you don't think I'm down here for nothing, do you? No. Says, well, I'm getting paid for this. Wouldn't sit in a sewer for 15 years if I weren't. I tell you what, once I get out, once I find the old laboratories, I'll be quite a rich man.
Huh. I'm gonna glance back at everyone else when he says that. Kind of like, meh. What do you got?
What's your boss's name?
Boss? Oh, you mean old Moira?
I just like wipe the sweat. Just he didn't say Ezekiel.
Jesus.
Like, internally, just he didn't say Ezekiel.
No. He said she. Her name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, oh, no. Old contract from all the way across. From, old contract she gave me. Oh, I've been working on it for years. As long as I report back every once in a while the findings I get, if I find any special rooms or interesting items, she continues to pay me. It's quite nice, actually.
And you just explore these places alone.
Oh, pretty much. Figure I didn't want to share any of the glory, and she doesn't seem to be in a rush, so, works for me.
Not in a rush. You just said you can't wait to get out of here.
I said she's not in a rush. I said when I get out of here, I'll be a rich man. I actually enjoyed the solitude.
I'm gonna glance at the sewer water and go, that too?
He says, oh, no. And he motions to the candles, which, by the way, the smell in here is actually decent. It's almost like fresh air.
Nice.
And the candles take care of that. At least for the
So, beyond exploring these ruins, do you have any personal projects?
Yes, a few. He says, you're not looking to hone in on to worm your way in on my research, are you? He gives you like a nasty glare.
Do we want to tell him? Do we want to tell him about the drag marks?
Probably.
Orphan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least ask him about it.
Yeah.
Drag marks?
Well, like, explain why we're down here, essentially.
Oh,
Like-
yeah.
We were following a trail of dead orphans.
Thinks it out, says, interesting. Yes, I'll have to look inside, but if I were to guess, your little friends there were thralls of the original creature. Yes, interesting indeed.
Oh god, does that mean it ate the children? Oh god.
It's like, well, I mean, probably. I'd have to cut it open to find out, but I'm guessing it dragged it back to feed them.
So the skeletons drag the kids back?
Or at least a couple of them. It says,
There were two of them.
Yep. He's like not evil, right? Can I do a sense motive check or anything like that?
you could sense motive him. Do you actually have detect evil?
I don't.
Then really you have.
I
no
mean,
idea.
like, can I tell if he's like friendly or not?
He's like you could roll a sense motive to see if he's trying to like put an air on or anything. Get a general gut sense.
Yeah.
No, Tobin appears to be rather direct.
Okay.
Whether that means he's evil or not, who knows?
Yeah. Could I show him the onyx thingies that we found?
He's, oh,
And
the
then ask him
onyx!
what about them?
Fantastic! You got my shipment!
Shipment of what?
And he reaches back into his pocket and pulls out a small handful of stones, of gemstones. Says, great. Hand it over. These are for you.
I'm gonna hold off for a second and go, what are they for?
Says, well, my experiments.
What were they doing in the orphanage?
Yeah.
Wait. The orphanage? Is that where she worked?
Wait.
Oh, God.
So
His assistant was the orphanage owner.
Wait, was that Moira?
No, that's not. She was like, no. This was merely my contact. She delivered me onyx materials whenever I needed them. Apparently, knew a guy, made a lot of money. Occasionally, she would provide me with an expired host.
Well,
Orphan?
a small child host?
Oh, it ranges. Sometimes younger, sometimes 16, 17. General prime area for health.
Oh my god! So
God.
she fed you dead orphans.
I'm
just like-
no.
I'm just like I just have my hand over my face, like, oh my.
I'm a decent cook. Fed me orphans. That's disgusting.
All right, fine.
Really
Let's read.
professional.
She provided you dead orphan.
Of course.
For experiment.
Oh god.
He's like, well,
Okay.
I needed something.
Have you tried
And
the
grave
morgue?
robbing is so cliche. You know who ends up in the morgue? Syphilis-ridden hobos. A lot like
Go to
me.
the morgue. They have cadavers.
Most of them are in terrible shape.
I just kind of look at him and I'm just like, sorry to tell you this, but your supply are gone.
Don't tell me I have to go back to that cliche. And that morgue owner charged me triple the rate. Like his
Well,
bodies
you're
are
taking
so
bodies.
special.
I feel like my character wouldn't like that. But he's a fucking wizard, so I don't want to fight him.
It's like he just kind of like he's like, what? It's not like I was buying live ones.
That doesn't make it better.
Well,
They
I beg
could have
to
been
differ.
live ones, and then she like killed them.
Oh,
Okay.
I
So
kind of
let's
tilt my head to
move
the
on.
side.
If she's doing something seedy, that's pretty much her problem, and you should
Well,
take it up with
she's
her.
dead now.
Well, then it all worked out, didn't it? All I know is I'm making use of a dead body after it's gone. I'm not making them dead. This is exactly why I left the college. So squeamish. Oh, it's a dead body. We don't know where it came from. Well, you're asking a hell of a lot of questions, aren't you?
So what experiments are you performing that require dead orphans?
No, you know, digging into a little bit of necromancy, figuring out, fine-tuning some materials in order to make sure to see how the magic is flowing through the bodies. Also trying to figure out how to work out some transmutations on flesh. It doesn't always go so well.
Is
When you
there
s-
anything in the room that we can see?
Longevity is a
Parts.
difficult thing, and honestly, it's a difficult process.
So what's in the room that we're in right now,
Oh,
aside
right
from the
now
candles?
you guys seem to be in what appears to be kind of really just an entranceway. It's
Okay.
a small room. It's got a place for like where a couple of robes are hanging. There's one that is, let's be honest, it's pretty much a doctor's robe with a, it's like a wizard's version of a doctor's robe that is
Alright.
got a bit of a slicker for it. There's several sets of boots that he's got here, and a wash basin.
Alright.
There's a doorway, like to one side, and from here it's ajar a little bit. You can see like it looks to be a small study with books and papers
Mhm.
on a desk. There's another door that is currently closed that he was walking towards until you guys started talking to him again. And then there's finally to like your right there's a third door that is also closed.
Okay. So from here, I couldn't really tell what kind of necromancy he was doing, right?
No, you'd have to actually get into his lab.
Okay. Kind of like glance around at everybody else to see what they're kind of feeling about the situation. Like, are we just gonna leave this guy
I
be,
want to
or
know
what?
why. I want to know if the Dragmarts are connected to the fire.
He says the fire? Well, I would assume so. You said they were dragged along ash bits, and there's probably what was left over.
So the skeletons dragged them?
Oh, yes, if I have my guess, it seems that the bigger one held some sort of dominion over the others. Natural hierarchy. Interesting effect. Putting a hierarchy built into your created undead, that's a difficult process. I never would have imagined someone accomplished it. Yeah.
So why would they drag things back and throw it in the garbage disposal?
No, probably to feed it. I mean, seems the natural guess.
Hmm.
So when you say transmutation, you only do it on dead bodies, right?
Oh, yes, mostly. Don't really do it on living people. No, not many people willing to sign up for that kind of work. Rather dangerous effects.
Dangerous.
Of course, you're trying to make a new spell. Oh, I'll just grow some bone plates on this arm, and then suddenly, the bones inside explode, and you're out an arm. Nobody really wants to run that risk.
Yeah, getting it quite right is kind of difficult.
Yes. You look like someone who understands. I guess.
Well, it's not just, it's really complicated. I mean, you got to think if it works for one person, will it work for another?
Oh.
As this conversation goes on, I think my character would look more and more angry
Biological
situation.
implications, trying to fit it to a universal spell, it's a nightmare. Oh, it's the problem with a living body. So many squishing bits and pieces and hormones that are individual. It's a real mess.
But when you get it
How hard
right-
is just to make, do you know how hard it is to even cast those beast-shaped spells? It's insane.
It took a while to get that right.
Oh, so you've had practice.
Looks like we have something in common. And at this point, I'm going to. So we're in his little room, right?
Yeah, you're in his little room here.
Yeah. I just want to kind of mention, I'd love to talk about it. And I kind of go like walking towards the candlelight, away from this room a little bit.
And he says, "Oh, right. Yes. He like walks up to the to the set of double doors directly across from the entrance and just pushes them open, and says, "Come in. Don't touch anything." Inside here, there are several tables, different ones what do you call it? Of varying sizes. Some of them have books scrawled out across them. There are several shelves with all sorts of scrolls and... Damn it, man! I said no touching! You realize that one is filled with bile. There's another one with several alchemical sets that are currently bubbling away. There's even a couple of tubes that are a little bit cliche, but sitting in the corner with what look to be a few of the sewer animals that are twitching and squirming about inside the viscous fluids. And on one table there is what looks to be undead that is currently trying to tear itself up from the table and bite at everybody, but it is very well strapped down. He says, you know, a lot of people sit there and complain about the necromancy. I'm just saying, if you could get them into a structured workforce, you know, remove the teeth, get rid of the claws.
Can I make, like...
Essentially a lobotomy. You'd have a very docile force of labor, I'd say. It'd be fantastic.
Can I make, like, a knowledge or perception check just around the room to see what I can tell about his necromancy stuff?
You could look at some of his charts and some of the scrolls that he has lying about. Go ahead and give me a knowledge arcana if you guys want to try.
I'd like to look at this.
I'm not even gonna try.
Sure.
I want to know. I want to know what this guy knows.
Yeah, nope.
Mostly just what the hell is he up to, and could he help us?
He does have a lot of instruments that seem to be whirring and buzzing. It's different stones that sit on the tables and pulsate at different colors and such. He actually, at the moment, reaches over, picks one up, and it's a small sapphire letting off a dim blue glow, tosses it up into the air, and it begins to slowly revolve around his head.
Ooh, what's that?
Says, oh, this? Just a bit of a old noggin boost. Make sure that I'm thinking a little clearer and a little faster. It's good for whenever I want to focus.
Oh, don't
Looking
put it
around
on.
here, guys, it looks like he's looking a lot into anatomy. The books here, you can see a lot dealing with the brain and some transmutation of flesh abilities. You'll notice, giving a look around, what is it? Undead on the table, upon closer inspection, is a ghoul. And with an actual look at... Do you have a heal? Does anybody have heal?
I
That's
believe
a
I
spell?
do.
Heal the skill.
It's not great, but I have it.
Give that a quick
I
roll.
have it, but I haven't done anything with it.
Let's just see if you do a little better with heal. All right.
Yeah.
No. No. It looks like he's got some notes about altering the body
Huh.
of the ghoul that's lying on the table. The only thing you really notice is that his claws are more human shaped rather than the actual claws. He has hands.
Huh.
But other than that, you don't really get what he's going for here. There's several pictures of there's several what do you call it? Diagrams of the brain. There's a few markings on the body that's tracing out bone structure. He says, "Yes, these are my personal projects. These are the things I like to look into. So you're one who alters the body as well." He kind of like pulls up a book and says, "So what's your field? What are you looking into?"
Just whipping out my own research book and just feeling so good, like.
He begins
Just
to like flip through the page. He like just grabs the book from you and just starts flipping
Yeah.
the pages. Flip, flip, flip,
Just
flip.
it's not so much wizardry as it is alchemy.
He's like looking it over. He's like he just starts ignoring you and going through. It takes him a few minutes. You're free to wander about this place.
Yeah.
Inspect
As
the
he's
guards.
doing, like, basically, it's alchemy, and as I see he's not paying attention, just say, and I'm gonna go over here and touch this.
No, don't touch that. Don't touch that. It's very dangerous or something.
I'm going to go over and examine things anyways.
Yeah, he lets you go and examine them. He's quickly flipping through your book.
I'm just gonna kind of whisper to the rest, just like, this will buy us some time.
Yeah. Well, what would you guys like to examine more closely?
Hmm.
There are, like I said, you've got all kinds of notes and books spread out on a table. There's the actual dead creature. There are
Any and all of this is probably over my head, so I'm gonna go look at the dead guy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just like poke the dead guy.
Yeah.
Given my backstory, can I get anything more out of this or no?
Sure. Which one do you want to inspect specifically?
I don't know. Like, can I tell like what he's trying to do with the necromancy, or?
From the looks of it, if you're looking
Really?
around, he's definitely trying to reanimate some things.
Mm-hmm.
The
Or
just
do I recognize any like
cursory
witchcraft
glance here,
things?
It looks
or-
like he's attempting to alter the physical shape of undead, which is
Okay.
incredibly difficult. Undead bodies do not take well to shape change,
Alright.
like living flesh does.
Do I recognize any witchcraft things, or is it all alchemy and wizards?
This is definitely arcane. He's very focused on his particular field. You see some overlap in terms of the magic.
Mhm.
You can understand parts of it. You're doing it without formal training, but you still you can see tangents here and there that make sense to you. Oh, this is necromantic, and the energies warp in such a way that, I could do this. I could make these bones dance if I wanted to, just like he does.
Okay.
But yeah,
I, of course, am looking for components and ingredients that he might use. I know he's not alchemist, but
strange ingredients.
yeah.
You do find one that you've actually never seen before. It is a small purple flower that it's almost rose-like. But he has stripped it and taken all of its thorns and seems to have been grinding them up.
Interesting.
Are
Could
any
I-
of the? Go ahead.
Go on. No, you go.
No, I was gonna say, are any of those onyx things around, like made into whatever he was making them into, like the
Looking
finished
for
pieces?
the onyx, if you walk up to some of the tubes,
Hmm.
there is a very large rat. Basically, there's definitely a dire rat, about the size of a dog, and there's a chunk of onyx jammed into its forehead. With your experience, or at least understanding, because like you said, you speak Necrol, which is so weird.
I do.
That right there is a focal point for the magic. Onyx is used to animate corpses.
All right.
He's probably using that in order to make sure that he can actually gain control and focus the energies into the body.
Yeah.
It's an important part to animating any dead creature. You never got that far,
Mhm.
but you understand what it's for.
Okay.
Which is why he's obviously buying a supply of it.
Mhm.
Aside from that, like I said, a lot of what it seems to be is physical alteration of the corpses. There are notes spread about here and there about maintaining muscle integrity and strength for an undead creature. Finding ways to avoid wear and tear that typically plagues mindless ones. And various other methods and ideas for what's it called? Making them less hostile or dangerous. Notes on lobotomies, parts of the, or notes on the rituals used to create them that might alter behavior. A lot of them are discarded. It looks like he's been at this and he's had more than one block in this kind of research. There is another set of there's more doors about the room. One of there's a set of double doors that leads that from what you can see is slightly open and leads downward, a set of stairs. There's also one on the far right that is a steel door that's actually sealed shut.
Like with a lock or?
Oh, it's actually got a lock and bar.
Okay.
Yeah, is there anything else you guys want to ask, like, before
I would like to ask what the flower is for.
He kind of looks up at you and says, oh, the flower, yes. I've been studying it and trying to figure out if I can use it as a component for altering bone material in a more permanent fashion.
Oh, permanent.
Yes, it seems the body, I've had limited success. The magics that go into reanimating a corpse tend to keep it, well, in a kind of stasis. They resist transmutation and change. It's very frustrating, especially when you have a workforce that you want to keep from biting you or clawing you to pieces. And I've had some limited success with this. It seems that it extends the duration in which bone and muscle mass might be altered if used with proper rituals.
Interesting. Would you mind if I took a sample?
He kind of looks. No, go for it. I can get more another time.
Excellent. And where did you get it?
Oh, me? Actually got it from a supplier out in the Twin Steps.
Could I ask if he knows if he's ever used any witchcraft in his experiments or no?
Witchcraft? Ugh. Witchcraft. He's like looking you up and he says, I should have known more. And he looks at between you and Curiel and he's just like, the more tribal arts.
I'm gonna. Can I attempt an intimidate check again? Since the first one went so well.
Go for it if you want.
Here it goes. Much better.
You try to look scary. He's just like, yes, cool your jets, little miss. Oh, no. You try to look at this, but this entire place is making you so squeamish. You're like, no. He just kind of like looks around and says, bleh. No formal training, no actual research. You're just too wild. It's an absolutely unsustainable form of research.
Says you.
I kind of give Quilla this, is he serious look?
Yeah.
I just kind of look at you all.
Nod back at her.
Just sorry. Researchers know their own kind.
Says he finally snaps the notes closed. Says, interesting, very interesting indeed. Yes, you've got a lot in here. Awful lot of focus on werewolves. Might I ask? He's like, I've read it, and he hands it back to you.
That was fast.
He points at the little floating gem.
Right.
Great
Gotta
for
get me
company.
one of those.
He says, they're a rare find if you can get them. Got it off the elves back in the old continent.
Did you
Was
get it
not
from?
cheap?
Did you get it from the Elven Bay? Might I even say the eBay?
Why do you hurt me? I thought
And now you're gonna die.
now lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
The floor opens up beneath you.
Anyways,
Enervated.
well, did you like it?
He says, "You've got a lot of good notes." Oh, OneDrive, I don't need your sass. He's like, "You've got a lot of good notes."
Give me a sec.
But, you seem to forget. You seem to be forgetting, my friend, that part of the work in here also includes the soul. See, that's why I like undead things. Dead things don't have a soul, at least not one that's so much of a problem. And he like hands the book back to you and says, I liked it. You've got good idea. You're on the right track, I think, for your physical augmentations. I dare say you may even have outstripped me in a few areas there. But you'll never get this fully down unless you investigate the spiritual side that you must wrestle with in a living host.
I apologize. My roommate just came to talk to me for about a minute when I said, "Give me a sec."
Oh, dang it, I'm sorry.
Wah, wah.
So interesting stuff, and then what happened?
Oh, he says, it's interesting stuff. I think you're on the right track. You've done some great things with the idea of cutting apart and some of the physical augmentations, but you think where you're hitting your barrier is the spiritual side. Whenever you're dealing with a living host, you must also deal with the fact that it bears a soul, kind of a common problem, and one I like to avoid. He gestures to the undead creatures in the room. Says the.
I mean, not looking to change the soul here, but
See, that's where you're wrong. I knew someone back in the day who used to look a little bit into lycanthropy. Serious problem, affects the spirit, afflicts you in more than one way. It's not just a physical alteration. You need someone who specializes in curses. It says, you've done good things with the physical augmentation, but until you approach the fact that it is indeed a curse, then I feel you might hit you'll never get beyond the physical aspects.
I need it as perfect as possible. I can keep it safe though. Note.
Say again.
I said I recognize that. I know I can keep it safe.
Keep what safe?
Well, the whole thing is supposed to be an imitation. A simulated effect to test cures on.
Oh, well.
I need it to be as accurate as possible, but I know I can still keep it within safe bounds. Within safe bounds.
Difficult thing to do, especially whenever you're dealing with such a volatile mix of effects.
Well, I've made it this far.
Yes. I'd suggest you find someone who knows how to deal with the other aspect. You seem to be getting down some of the physical changes. That's something you can maybe suppress. But you'll have to deal with the psychological and spiritual sides as well.
Well, that shouldn't be too difficult. Shouldn't be too difficult then. I'll add it bit by bit and see where the crossing point is.
Yeah.
It'll take a couple of weeks at least. I'm just kind of muttering to himself at this point.
I'm gonna interrupt
As
and
a
say,
matter of fact-
so do you have something that can help us find the circlet or not?
Both of us, I'm imagining, just kind of look like, oh.
Yeah. He actually says to you, Rudy, he's like, you actually have someone who's probably more effectively entwined with the idea than you might think. And he motions to the witch.
What, seriously?
His curses. Few things can tie into the natural forces like they can.
I kind of glare, but don't really say anything.
Huh.
He looks you over, he says, "Oh, don't get all sour on me. Come now, surely you had a proper teacher, yes? You should be looking into that. They might be able to direct you somewhere useful for your friend." You don't have to like him. He just he just kind of like sees your disapproving face. Says, "You don't have to like him, but you can learn a lot from him, especially if you don't practice it yourself."
I'll take that under advisement.
I mean, Quilla, if there's something you can do to help me with this, I have to ask you for help.
We can talk about it later. Right now, we need to do something with the circlet before I'm gonna like hook my
Right.
thumb over my shoulder back to the poop room.
Yeah.
Before that keeps happening.
Yeah, sorry, Yeah, we should focus.
Right. He turns to his materials and begins digging. Says, let's see. He opens up a cabinet and pulls out what appears to be a large amethyst. He says, yes, this here. This should do it. He gives it a quick turn, reaches over to his table, sticks it inside what is basically a gigantic compass about the size of your fist, and says, there we go. And it begins to emit a soft purple glow. And he walks over to... He basically stands in the middle of the room, focuses on it intently for a second, and it goes from a general soft glow to a slowly pinpointing direction of intense glow, pointing towards the door, towards the large steel door that he has. Says, yes, that should work. Now if I can just set it, he kind of sets it down and begins tracing symbols in the air for a few minutes. Rudy, you recognize this. He's essentially calibrating his equipment.
Say again, you cut out.
He said he begins to trace symbols in the air over this thing, and Rudy, you can recognize that he's essentially calibrating this thing to ignore certain background information. And he finally stands up, walks over to you and says, this should do it, and holds it out to you.
Oh. I take it?
Sure, you take it from him. He says, there you go. Should detect any large sources of necromantic energy. Quite
It'll
useful,
pinpoint it.
I usually use it on the smaller scale to find pockets to gather. Make sure that I'm not leaking anything from the lab.
Interesting. This will come in very handy.
Indeed. He says, now it's not perfect, but it should give you at least a good direction and general idea of the vicinity you're looking for. I've set it for some larger ideas. I've set it to pick up on... I too do the magica. He says, if you can figure out a general area, this should lead you the rest of the way.
All right. Anyone else have anything they want to talk about?
I'm good.
Shake my head, no.
No, we're good. Yes, I am.
Cool. Then yeah, he's like, very good. Then you can get out and stop bothering me now.
Right.
He like looks at all of you expectantly. Oh, and he like stops as he's like for a moment, walks back out to that room and starts dragging in that half a guy. And says, right, do you want anything off of him?
Does he have anything on him?
You
That
guys
isn't
can look
digested.
him over. He does appear to be wearing a ring with a ruby set into it, as well as a what do you call it? He appears to have on his back a couple of javelins.
Ranged weapons!
Indeed.
Oh shit! Take the ring.
Yeah, grab the ring there.
Yeah, I'll take the javelins.
Sure. Looking over the javelins here, by the way, they are rather nicely made, actually, to an incredible degree. Upon closer examination, they are magical.
Ooh.
Magical javelins?
They are magical javelins.
Are they?
Say what?
I said, are they heat-seeking?
They are not.
Are they returning?
My
They
god,
are not
Bane.
returning.
Bane javelins.
You want to give me a quick spellcraft?
Anyone?
I
Just
can. No, if Urgak takes these, and I just one of us would see. Oh, magic!
Oh, shit.
16. Okay,
Eat shit!
Quilla nails it.
There we go.
First of all, the ring there is a ring of fire resistance.
Alright, cool.
It will give you 5 fire resistance.
Handy earlier.
That would have come in handy.
Right?
How much fire resistance did you say?
It gives 5 fire resistance. It takes a day to attune, but once it does, it gives you a slow and gentle 5 fire resist. If it consumes more than 30 points of fire damage, it will basically overload and turn off for a little while.
Okay.
So it's a recharge.
It'll have to recharge, but it'll absorb up to that amount.
Does it recharge like naturally, or do you have to
It
put
just needs a
stuff
little
in?
time.
Okay. You can only wear 2 rings, right?
You can only wear 2 rings.
Okay.
The javelins are both javelins of lightning bolt.
Oh shit.
If you throw this thing, you best hope you hit. Because if you do, it will strike them, and between the two of you, or between you and that target, a lightning bolt will explode outwards and blast the poor bastard.
Wait, so if you throw it at a dude who's behind another dude, will it blast the dude in the middle?
You'd have to throw it through him.
I mean, if he throws
so-
it hard.
Like, you'd have to throw it so hard it goes through him.
So in between me and the javelin, it does the lightning.
Yes.
Oh.
It will do it in one attack. So essentially, you hit someone, it becomes a lightning bolt.
Okay.
It will deal 5d6 of damage, and it will consume the javelin in throwing. They're essentially
Oh, fuck.
they're essentially $1,500 single-use items.
Jesus.
Oh, God!
How many do I have?
3?
Oh, yes, I'm also rich that I can spend 1,500 gold on a disposable weapon.
Right?
Said-
How
said
much was
3?
the ring, by the way?
I actually need to look up the ring.
Damn it! Yeah, it's 3 javelins, right?
Yeah, there are 3 javelins.
Sweet.
Urgak just became Zeus.
Yeah. The ring is about 3,000 gold. Is there a
Alright.
Yeah, the ring is about 3,000 gold. The javelins are 1,500. You guys also just got paid another 1,000 gold for delivering the onyx to him.
Oh, we got each 1,000?
You got 1,000 total.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Yeah, you
Rip
guys are
off.
still pretty poor here. But
So
don't
Sorry.
forget,
250 apiece?
250 apiece.
yeah, 250 apiece. There is still the matter of the fact that you have completed a contract.
Yeah. You're talking about the City Watch guy, right?
Right.
Hmm.
There. Tobin essentially says, you know, what, you need something to prove that? Go out back there and dig those skulls out of the wall. And you do you.
Back
As
in
long
the
as-
circle room?
Yeah,
What's
back
he
in the
talking-
circle room. If, beyond that, Tobin basically just, well, Best of luck. Don't
Get
bother
out.
me again.
I want to just like could maybe bother you again. I mean,
It's like, look, if you have any ideas about your, if you come to any breakthroughs, sure, let me know. Could be useful in my own work.
excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, go grab quote proof.
Yeah, dig that out of the wall. He offers you an Otiug tentacle as well if you guys want it.
Cool.
Hey,
As
what?
a tentacle of the Otiug, so that you guys can
Oh,
prove that
okay.
you killed that as well.
I mean, it can't hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys, I mean, nothing's gonna stop you from leaving the sewers.
Except 50 cubes in our way.
50 cubes.
Yeah.
Alright, so we just get the proof, and then how long are we in there, by the way?
Probably a decent time. I mean,
Yeah, is it like
Yes.
night outside now?
it's not night. This whole experience probably took you like several hours.
Okay.
We're probably looking at more like,
Early evening.
yeah, early evening.
Alright, once we get back out of this, I assume we're going out the same way we came in, right?
Yes.
Okay.
At least I figure you are, unless you guys want to go looking for another exit.
No, not really.
No.
I
No.
figure.
Once we get outside, I'm gonna put my Inquisitor cloak back on, and as we walk by that Trevor guy, I'm gonna smugly, like, wiggle the tentacle in his face and go,
Yeah.
investigator.
What the hell? He's like, he gets a very confused look, like he has no idea what the fuck that was about.
As he vomits from our
Yeah,
poop
you
stink.
guys stink to high heaven. You guys, however, do
Easy,
make
we're
it
gonna need
back.
5 shots.
Anyone have prestidigitation?
Bless you.
Alright, fuck.
I don't know what that is.
Prestidigitation is a cantrip that you can clean spells off yourself.
No,
Yeah, it's
probably not.
It's useful for like those just party tricks, essentially, is what it is.
Whee!
But yeah. So you guys just want to go ahead and zoom forward to turning in this guy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You guys go marching into phase where everybody is giving you a wide berth. By now, your what do you call it? Your disguise has worn off there, Rudy.
Yes.
You guys go marching in there and phase where like, oh, you're back, and you.
The hobo died.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I see you picked up a new friend, though.
I just kind of like get that awkward look and just, I'm the replacement.
That's an awkward position. Look, it's like, so, what'd you find out?
Can we like slap the tentacle on the desk?
Slunk. Oh, what the hell is this?
I'll put the skulls up there as well.
Oh my. What are these? You didn't go taking any justice into your own hands, did you?
I'm gonna point at the tentacle.
He looks at you very seriously. He's like, look, I can't have vigilantes going around killing people. What happened? Am I gonna find bodies out there?
Can we? I'm gonna explain. Like, it was some wraiths that dragged question mark people down to the what is it, Autiok?
Otiug, yeah.
Okay,
It's like,
I'm gonna basically just explain the
Oh.
gist of it without the wizard part.
well, I'll be damned. Who'd have thought Franz would come back like that? What in the world that must have been? It says, and you killed them? I mean, I've heard of these things before. I don't go down to the sewers much. Usually I leave that stuff down there unless it comes up here.
Can I ruffle my cloak again and go, how do you think I got this?
He says, I think you got it by stealing it off of someone, but I'm not really one to feel too bad about the Ravens losing anything.
I'll smile and nod.
Especially when they're traipsing around the city like they do. Ugh. You're about as smug as them, you know, and he like starts getting together some paperwork. He's like,
Nice.
You provided me with that. You've got accounts here. And you've got proof, and he kind of looks over like the burned monsters, and he's like, hell, I can see it on your bodies. You've definitely been in a fight.
His office stinks.
I guess I owe you a reward. He walks over to a small safe, opens it up, and pulls out a bag of gold, and drops it in front of you. It says, I think... He kind of looks at it for a second, says, drops it down. I think that'll do just fine to help you out.
In the city watch.
He smiles and says, look, you've done us a favor. We watch out for our own. I don't think anyone's going to notice your posters.
Good.
Thank you.
He smiles and says, thank you. I don't need another freaking set of serial killers on the streets. You've just cleaned up a couple of them. Apparently twice. He thinks about it for a second and says, look, if there's anything I can help you with, you just let me know. I appreciate people who actually come here and do some good work.
Will do.
Yep.
Now, you feel free to tell me about it, and like I said, it'd be nice to know who my assistants were in this. So credit goes where credit's due.
Is he asking for names?
Yes.
I'll share mine.
The rest
Anybody
of
else?
you?
I suppose I'll share mine too.
Yeah.
Curiel, he kind of nods. He basically runs down the line here. You know, Quilla shakes your hand. Curiel shakes your hand. Urgak.
Yep.
Give him a really
Tell
tough
one.
handshake. Yeah, right.
Fist bump?
Smiles like, you certainly live up to a reputation, don't you, buddy?
Gonna
Orcs
blush.
are tough.
Aw.
Yeah.
Rudy,
Yeah, I'll give it.
are you doing full name?
Yes.
He kind of eyes widens up. Varstag? Really? Well, who would have thought I was hiring an actual monster hunter?
Yeah, I know.
He's like, hell, if that's the case, I'm probably charging you less of a rate than... You're probably charging me less a rate than you normally would for something like that. Well then, I appreciate your generosity, Master Varstag. It's good to see the family lives up to its name.
Yeah, me too. We always try to do our best.
Well look, the Varstags are welcome here. I can remember that. You ever need anything, you let me know.
Will do.
Now, if you don't mind, I have a city to keep track of.
I have an office to de-stink.
Pretty much, yeah. He's like, you notice he's breathing shallowly. Let's not take that in.
Alright. So, I assume we head on out.
Grab up your bag of gold and head out.
Yay! How much is in the bag?
There is a grand total of 8,000 gold in the bag.
Holy shit.
Oh!
You guys essentially took on 3 contracts at once.
Money in the bank, pimpin' ain't easy.
That was a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's essentially what you have used to hire for someone who actually took care of a monster. And yeah, you guys got paid for taking care of a monster. This is actually below guild standards for 3
Hey.
contracts.
Feels good, man.
Yeah.
What are your rules on carrying gold, by the way?
Essentially, I'm going to assume it's completely weightless.
Okay.
Gold pouches are
Thanks.
magically endless to me. If it breaks it down easily, the only time I will ever actually make you work it out is if I'm like, there's a gigantic treasure room full of gold. You
Yeah.
can only carry so much out at a time.
Yeah, it's Oregon Trail rules. You slew 100, or you slew 1,800 pounds of buffalo. You carry 50 pounds back.
Right. I'm only gonna let you take so much, but I will usually not figure it in, like just carrying it about.
Yeah, because it always sucked going to like a town and it's like, this item costs 7,000 golds, but I could only carry like 500.
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah. It generally gets traded up into things like platinum pieces. If you get into the really like super rich, we're talking like astral dust,
Okay,
which
cool.
is super rare and almost impossible to find, but is incredibly valuable. That's when you're level 18 and you're carrying around hundreds of thousands of gold.
Nice.
So yeah, you guys are certainly in a marketable place here. Excellent. I think, yeah. So what are you guys doing now? Are you guys heading back to your inn to get some rest and to heal up?
And a bath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm going to the fanciest bathhouse I can.
Ooh.
On your guys' way back, yeah, you guys go out to a bathhouse. You get all nice and relaxed. Everybody heal up your, what do you call it? With your visit to the bathhouse, everybody heal double your natural rate, meaning
Nice.
your level times 2. I do level plus con mod times 2.
So 10 plus con mod.
Sure, yeah.
It's fun not taking damage from invisibility.
It's good that way.
Yeah.
This evening was very relaxing. It was nice after all that. You go to a fancy bathhouse, you get yourselves cleaned up, and you head back out. You guys head back to the Rock Pub, and open up the door just in time to see Simon Rumont run another Inquisitor through.
What?
We will pick
Uh-oh.
up there next time.
Bye.
Fucking
Yeah.
tease! You goddamn tease!
Oh.
But what does Daisy do?
Daisy is nowhere to be seen, oddly
Uh-oh.
enough.
Did they hurt Daisy?
Bar fight!
Yeah! I'm picking up the nearest stool.
Rules of nature!
Oh god.
Oh my god. So yes, you open the door just in time to see a man cough up about a gallon of blood
Neat.
as a greatsword is ripped from his chest, and a bloodied Simon turns to face another 4 Inquisitors.
Woo!
Neat.
Yeah!
Is
So
there...
wait. Simon.
The man you guys saved.
Yeah, the guy we
Oh. And he's the one who killed the other guy, right? He's not dying?
Oh yeah, Simon just killed someone.
Okay, let's help him again.
So, and this time he's actually still standing and fighting.
I mean, does he have more things I can take?
How many times can I rob one man?
She keeps saving me, but fucking takes everything.
Honestly, by that
I
point,
don't know
you're
how
just
to
paying
feel.
for superhero service. All right. So, that'll do it, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to the next game in 2 weeks.
Quick side
Yep.
question: were we looking at that magical device at all as we were walking through the city?
I assume
Like,
no.
did we get a general direction?
I assume no, but if you did want to check it, it points westward.
There you go.
Alright. And also, Quill, I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will cover that. No, I can cover that in. I can cover that out of game if you guys like. So
Yeah,
I
that's
look
fine.
forward to it.
Mhm.